क्या? हाँ अभी तो सेशन शुरू भी नहीं। हाँ करो करो, मैं इधर देख रहा हूँ ना। बिल्कुल ऑन है, यहाँ पे आ रहा है। ओके बहुत बढ़िया ये तो। ये ठीक है, पीली येलो लाइट जला के रख बस, ये ठीक है, बहुत बढ़िया लाइटिंग है। अरे वो डिस्प्ले उनको चाहिए, वो ओके आ जाएगी। इनको डिस्प्ले चाहिए। चल चल आ जा, अब कैमरे पे आ रहा है। ओके कोई दिक्कत नहीं। एक काम कर, देखा जरा।
मैं देख तो आया, कोई नहीं, कुछ नहीं हो रहा।
गया तो है नहीं
भाई अभी तो हो क्या है, मैं
यहीं से दरवाजे से वापस आ जा।
भैया
तेरे को यहीं बिठाएंगे, टेंशन ना ले।
किस कसम इसकी है, देख क्या
एक बार देख कर आओ।
इसी कसम देख क्या है।
5 हो रहे हैं ना,
कैमरे
देखा।
कसम खा रहा हूँ।
अरे मैं कह रहा हूँ देखा एक बार देख।
5 में कुछ हल्का
5 में और 9 में।
9 में
मैं एक जगह एक्चुअली के पैर से ही में दर्द हो रहा है।
सही में देख आया
और
हूँ।
मेरे पे गया भी वो भी नहीं आया। अरे तेरा काम हो गया है।
चलो पता होगा ना, मेरे को आवाज़ नहीं है, क्योंकि देखो 6 दिन हो गए जगह जगह कुछ नहीं सोना, सोए ना कुछ कर।
अगर उसको हिंदी आती होगी वो बहुत गालियाँ देगी वो।
किसको? चेयर हटा
किसी में भी हेलो इतनी में चला, कैमरे में आ रहा है सामने, रिकॉर्डिंग में। तुझे छेड़ने को बोला किसी ने? अब तो देखा मेरे चाचा। आप इधर में। ओके गुड।
Waiting for few people, we are giving. We'll start, doesn't matter. Actually क्या हमारे अभी जो है अपना योगा current actually is 70 among the people. We receive there thousands of people only coming for yoga meditation. हमारा पूरा full है, 40-40 I'm coming from the स्टार्ट करते हैं, थोड़ा टाइम है ना, 2 लोग हैं फिर कंप्लीट नहीं होगा। और इसमें भी लोग ले लो क्या आप फोटोग्राफ? दूसरे साथ में आप अपने आप देख लेना है ना। ये वो आने वाला है कि वो भैया को मम्मी को अपना बताया, इनको ही दे दो, कोई बात नहीं। वो ये दोनों लोग आपको दूसरे मैंने उसको कहा था 1 मिनट की लाइट ऑफ की हुई है, वो आ गया। आ जाओ भैया, थोड़ा आप ले लेना और इनकी भी लेना जो बैठे।
रख दो, मैं ले लूँगा।
ये लाइट नहीं चल रहा अभी, इस बार चल। हेलो, डॉक्टर बिनी सरीन, रीजनल डायरेक्टर ग्लोबल पीस इनिशिएटिव्स फ्रॉम माउंट आबू ब्रह्मकुमारीज. Okay, from Mount Abu Brahmakumaris. She is giving session for yoga. Thank you. Good evening and
very special greetings of joy, happiness, health to all of you. And today it is my great opportunity that I'm here from Mount Abu. It is one of my international headquarters. Where people come.
You stand here because I'm your colleague. दोबारा से start करना
Yeah. Please speak it.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I am Dr.
The voice is
Sareen
going
from
on, yeah.
Mount Abu, and I am from Brahma World Spiritual University, famous for its yoga meditation classes. And we have our centers in 9,000, all over India and 140 countries of the world. So, I just seeing the time, and I feel that we will be really going to have the experience of yoga meditation. So practically, when we will go back from here, we will be going to go with the experience how we do meditation. One of the very, very special heritage of India, we can say that we are gifted with this heritage of yoga meditation. And I would like to also clarify in short that sometimes people mix meditation and yoga, and both of them has elevated meanings, but I want to clarify the meaning of the yoga and meditation both. So then my co-speaker is also with me, and I also believe that we will be together here to share. Yoga, first of all, before conducting, I would like to give you the meaning of yoga. Yoga word is derived from Sanskrit language, from yuj. It means connection. It means joining. It means communication. What kind of a connection is this? Because we are all connected with each other. So it has a very spiritual meaning, because yoga has a spiritual meaning, spiritual connection, and it is when soul is connecting with the Almighty. So we can keep it here, this laptop, so I can change to show you a little bit about the meaning. This is one of the felicitation tips. Felicitation tips are here, and like our topic is such, so I want to give you in little bit brief that when we take what is exactly to reach, because some people find it yoga meditation is little bit, how can we do yoga meditation, or whether physical exercises are only meditation and yoga. So I want to clarify one thing to you that when we are talking about yoga, yoga doesn't mean only physical exercises. It is a balance, actually, mind and body together. So physical exercises, when we do, it is good for our physical fitness, but it doesn't mean always that it gives you energy of mind. Sometimes when we still have our waste thinking and our unnecessary thinking, and we are thinking something pressurized or stress is there, so at that time we don't find any important results. So that is why it is a combination and the balance of physical and as well mental. So when both these energies are in balance, so for that I just want to give you that, when you have to start yoga, a very simple meaning of yoga and meditation is to start with positive thinking. So I'll give you the exercise. For example, right now, we are sitting together. What we are thinking? What is in our thoughts? What we are thinking? I'm just asking you the question. Which energy you are using right now? What energy we are using? Pardon? Positive energy? Yeah, good.
Waiting for your talk.
Waiting for my talk. Yes,
I become a sponge.
huh?
A sponge.
A sponge, oh, very good. So a very interesting thing is that all of us right now, whatever you are just now speaking, you are using one of the important energy which is related with yoga. Because when we sit in yoga meditation, we use this energy in a full direction, and this is one of the very special energy which controls us and will take, like we call it, like changing our whole lifestyle. So if you can give the name of this energy which you're using right now, positive energy, but who is using the positive energy right now? Which power of yourself? Yes, mind. Mind power is one of the power which is immediately get controlled when we do meditation and yoga. Now when I am talking to you, just to simplify the meaning, I just want to give you that the most important now, what is yoga actually? When we do yoga, these four aspects of our life: physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual. When we do meditation, which energy controls all the aspects of the life? Even 5 to 10 minutes of meditation and yoga, it's really, Madam is smiling, I know that she's doing, how it recharges our whole energy, because the reason is what. Now I'll just give you quickly, because my aim is that I should give you an experience to clarify both the meanings. Now, the meditation word has come from Latin language medri. What is medri? Medri means physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual healing. The moment when you sit in meditation, because it is English word and yoga is from the Sanskrit language, but both of them, they are very, very much empowered when we understand the meaning of that, because the yoga word I have already explained you of what kind of a connection is. It is the higher connection. When the soul energy is empowering and connecting with the Almighty, and here it is the one of the very important, that is why in Sanskrit, like when Patanjali Yoga, when we are talking about different yogas, so one of is that Yogeshtu Prati Yodha. It means in Sanskrit and translation in English that yoga meditation controls your mind waves. You become quiet, you become calm, and not only that, because it empowers your positive energy. It gives you so much of power that I was recently reading an article to share to you, that is a research paper. This study is done in Britain. Wong company, insurance company, has done the study on the 1 million people, different groups. And this is actually, they have created, it is called worry control calculator to know worry, weight of worry. So they found the interesting thing when they have got their all the feedback forms are filled. They found very interesting thing that average person, they in a single day 2 hours and 38 minutes we carry the worry. We carry the weight of worry. And total hours in a year 900 hours. Worry. And then 38 days. So they calculated what they did. Now 2 hours and 28, how many minutes I said? 28 minutes is equal to 1 line of weight. Can you understand that? When they calculated roughly, that weight is equal to, and the total is hours, she said 225 kg. Means they given that weight in a kg is 225 kg of load we are carrying. If we are, all the time it becomes easily stressful. And they found it out that meditation and yoga create such powerful chemicals in the brain and cells are getting recharged. So when we do 10 to 20 minutes or 10 to 15 minutes yoga meditation every day, we can reduce the rate of worry. We become longer life, longer sleep disorders, depression, anxiety, all these things can be controlled. So that is why it is very, very effective in our day-to-day life. Now I am talking here about the soul power, that is the science of the spirituality and meditation is connected here very much together. Because when we do, now I think it will be clear to you that how meditation and yoga are connected, because it's not only physical exercises but mental exercise. And the three important energies that we charge is first, I'm sharing it with the tips of yoga. So first important tip is knowing myself. Self-realization, who am I? Whether my role and responsibilities are everything, whether what I look is my real identity, no, it is not. But all of us, we are all divine beings. So now this is a shape which I am trying to show is, it is from the meditation studies. We have found that the shape of the soul is like a light. So that is why when we understand, we start realizing and we start empowering our own self, because the day-to-day, this is important software to know before, understanding and sitting in meditation. Now soul means S-O-U-L, means subject or unique light. Subject of unique light means we all are lights within our own self. So in the soul, these three energies are there in this software. Means who is creating all the softwares of the world? Is this software is creating all the softwares. And it is interesting thing, sometimes we don't know our own software. So once we know the software, so meditation immediately, balance the inner software. So this is, in other words, to simplify, we can say this is SIM. SIM of the mobile is how important, so our soul is very important. SIM means S for sanskar, I for intellect, and for mind. So mind is our creation power, which continues, creates emotion, desires, all these powers are created. Continuously we are creating thoughts and different energies are there. The moment we do this, the second power starts working, we call it willpower, accepting and rejecting. And the third important power is our sanskar, that is our personality, that is our subconsciousness. Whatever we are thinking in a whole day is our subconscious process. So why meditation and yoga is important here? Because the reason is what? It is very, very important that we should clean the whole system. We have all the software to, the antivirus systems are there for all our computers. We are putting softwares to clean. But what is that? So meditation is an antivirus system. It is an antivirus system. Even 5 to 10 minutes of meditation cleans your waste thinking or unnecessary thinking or something overthinking or extra thinking, toxic thinking. So that is why
क्या उधर कोई वीडियो वाला नहीं था, गुरप्रीत ने मुझे वीडियो में बोल के
तुम चले जाओ,
मैं वीडियो नहीं करता हूँ,
वीडियो ही क्लिक करूँगा, मैं यहाँ बैठा हूँ,
एक भी वीडियो वाला नहीं है,
कोई बात नहीं,
ऐसे 10 मिनट 10 मिनट वाला ऐसे करके कर लेंगे, मैं लगे बैठा हूँ,
मुझे क्या टेंशन है, मैं तो अपना कर रहा हूँ, मुझे किसी
क्यों नहीं
अपना मुझे को
छोटे ले मेरे
मैं अपने मुंह से खा दूँगा, अपने मुंह से मेरे ख्याल से मैं
बता रहे भाई का काम नहीं कराया, हमने तेरे काम करके अपना बता दिया,
क्या अच्छा है, क्या कर रहा है,
अच्छी फोटो क्यों बहन कैमरा पकड़ा दिया,
ये नहीं कि घंटा फोटो अच्छी है,
तू ऐसे खड़ा था, मैं 10 मिनट
तुम्हारी देखने मैंने कैसे खींची है,
मैं खड़ा ही सांस में हुआ था
But research
देखो मैंने तुम्हारे कहते क्या चाहिए
ते तूने हाथ ये वाला अंदर खड़ा हुआ था वो दूर खड़ी थी
so in a
फिर
similar
अंदर भी
way, we have a
कि
characteristic
जैसे ही फोटो आई है क्लियर आई है
तेरी क्लियर नहीं है
ये तो वैसे ही
There was a question also.
Glare नहीं मारते
ये क्लियर थी
Yeah.
And they said the past
ये भी
is
ऐसी
the
जाना
mind.
Yeah,
मेरे भाई
the past is,
तेरी
yeah,
हिंदी
right, I agree with you. The past is speed,
मेरी हाथ खराब हो गई भाई
the speed of light. But the faster there's the speed of light is the speed of mind. That is very important. So that is why
बार
when
चेक
we
कर
do
रही वीडियो समझ रहे हैं
जो बेटा तुमने
मेरे को पूछ के आ रहे हैं ना वो है समझा कर
40 to 50
उसका चल रहा है कितना पे
and it exceeds 50,000 thoughts then stress then the depression comes.
ये तेरी बंदी है ना
So that's why to control our thoughts, the quality of thoughts, it is very, very important.
इसको
So that is why it is important that when we do everyday yoga exercises,
इसको बोला
these are simply are giving you the benefits of meditation.
हाँ उसके लिए कोई नहीं है
And now I request because I want to really want to give experience how to sit in meditation. So we will be sitting few seconds in meditation.
जोवा
No, we are sitting in meditation now together. And practically conducting this. Before that, I just want to tell you that we will be sitting in this exercise. I'm using the music at the background and I will be conducting this with yoga commentary. So we will be going to go together in this journey. If you want, you can sit. Yeah, you come here. Not this side. Come there. Yeah. Yeah. Walk up to you. So let's start the journey. Be ready for yoga meditation, a practical tips. Sit straight. Sit straight. Back straight. Relax your mind and with the commentary, guided meditation. Be cheerful with a smile on your faces. Turn your attention inside. Beautiful, gentle peace. And peaceful soul. Peace is my true nature. I love peace. I like peace. I like peace. cell of my forehead, third eye of this located. Feel the emotions. Intention. In the mind. My whole breathing process of softening my attention. My mind is in the right direction. Now only gently bring closer. With the Almighty. The Supreme Power of Counsel. Supreme Knowledge of Supreme. This is your connection, spiritual connection of the soul. With the Almighty. Share your feelings and desires. With the Almighty. For this wonderful life. The precious. Invaluable energy. Receive the energy. This connection. Feel the energies flowing to your mind. Each and every cell of my body is becoming peaceful. Energy. My thoughts are under my control. Gently just let go all your past. It is not with you. Just forget the past. Any unpleasant memories of the life. Just let go. Feeling of gratitude and gratefulness. With the Almighty. Listening. Your parents, your family, the nature, and the animals.
She's volunteer. You volunteer.
Cynthia Wong from USA sharing how to apply yoga philosophy to facilitate events and
Alright, so we're in a very zen state right now. I don't think we have too much time left, but I will. Is it actually on? So I'll just share a few things, and we'll go through a few other activities. Really short ones since we're in like a really great state right now too. So just a little bit about me. I have come from a background of either leading different. So I feel here, a few people have asked me too, like, what university are you from? So I'm actually not in school anymore for a while, but I appreciate that. But when I was in school, I did a bunch of leadership roles, and then I went into a corporate setting and started realizing that I facilitate also other associates, like other peers, to feel included and trained in what they're doing rather than thrown in. So I was always kind of very much aware of how everyone is feeling, and if they feel like if they're guided, I guess, rather than like, okay, here's the checklist of what you need to do, get it done and out to the client by this time. And from there on, I started volunteering, working with kids. I started doing creative writing workshops for inner city kids. I'm from Chicago. So just out of random excitement and wanting to help and work with kids. Then I moved to Malaysia. So I'm based in Malaysia for about most of 5 years. And through working with different companies, doing marketing, doing some freelance, I actually now as well teach yoga in Malaysia. I work with Dr. teach yoga and for the past 4 years doing life skills workshops and public speaking workshops. I also run different events for the poetry music communities as well as women and men's communities too. So through all of this is just to say that as a yoga teacher, as going through my years, a couple of years, about 200 hours experience, so I'm still really new teaching. There's a lot of things I've taken from yoga that have helped me to run different events, hopefully effectively. And by the word effective, I actually mean not that I get my objectives out of the way by the end of the talk or the end of the session or end of the workshop, but rather all the participants take home something from it. So a few of those things we'll go through, and I'll try to incorporate a few of the exercises that just kind of come to my mind during some of the workshop sessions that I do. So there's one that is starting with kind of like a meditation. Oh, and by the way, does anyone practice yoga or take classes or teach? So anyone who is just a student? No, anyone who's a student but not a teacher. So you attend classes. So I know when I was a student, I thought it was like rocket science to be a teacher. Like, how do they get you through these asanas, into this mindset, into this almost like dream state at the very end? But it's not like that. So one of the first things is that you get people into a state of kind of letting go, putting everything outside of the room, letting go all the worries. And often I like to even ask people to take out their purses outside of the room or everything, because when you move around and you see, you get reminded of like, oh no, like my car keys are there. Where do I have to go after? Or like thinking about work. So kind of setting this mindset of set everything outside of the room. And as you know, in yoga we talk about like non-judgment of the self and of others, also non-attachment. So however you're feeling in that moment, you kind of pass just like a cloud, and knowing that your state of feeling isn't your entire being. It's just something that people have, and to appreciate that and accept that for what it is and what that reflects in you in this point in the day. One of the other things is that often a lot of us, like probably this week, we're sitting quite a lot and not moving a whole lot, and that takes a toll on your body. So let's all do just a really quick activity. Let's stand up. Let's stand up and go to a wall. And just stand up against the wall. So you're butt to the wall. And notice when you put your feet to the wall.
Oh my gosh.
It's kind of hard to kind of stand up straight, right? And notice here, you can step away from the wall. That was just to take note of where your posture is at. Take note of where your shoulders are at. So oftentimes we're hunching, right?
Yeah.
Because we're stressed, we're running around, we're holding books, some of us maybe holding babies, we're hunched on the laptop, and our shoulders actually concave. Like we're giving around our heart, we're hiding ourselves as someone without knowing it. So what if we just breathe, exhale, let everything go, and then everyone together, slowly breathe in, you can fill the lungs, expand the ribcage. Don't hold the breath, just slowly hold the breath, slowly breathe in. And feel yourself standing a little bit taller, as if you're just stretching, yawning, and the spine is lengthening. Slowly roll the shoulders up towards the ears, and gently roll the shoulders back, shoulder blades down, and palms to face the front. Let's breathe deeply, 2 more breaths, and we'll come back together. Take your own time. Every exhale, send the energy down through the arms, out through the hands, release any tension that you might be holding in the wrist or the palms. And the energy out through the fingertips. 1 more breath in. And exhale, release. Send the energy all the way down, releasing the abdomen, the hips, pelvis, the knees, and send the energy out through the bottoms of the feet. Let's together open our eyes. And slowly just walk back. Flip back towards your chair. So you might notice here that I feel a little different. And it's often that we find ourselves punching, that we are close to different opportunities, different mindsets, different perspectives, and also that makes us less approachable to others. So if I'm kind of like, hi actor, how are you? Like how does it say a lot about my confidence and who? Yeah. If you're meeting someone, and if I was a recruiter, I would be very interested more in someone who has, a somewhat firm, like confident handshake, who's standing tall, speaking from her power, knows what she's talking about, is confident in things, and is very warm and open. And it's someone that maybe you may not have that complete confidence yet because you're looking for a job that you may think you might not be qualified for. You're meeting like this movie star you've always wanted to meet. You're speaking to an elder. Often if we don't have that confidence yet, all we have to do is just breathe, stand a little bit taller, and open ourselves to what's to come, open ourselves to others. So there are often times I come to class and everyone's like on the mat and they're like, oh God, what a hard day. Okay, let's shake it off. Let's open ourselves. And that's where like heart openers, back openers are really great within yoga. And I like to do that in classes too, especially if I'm with, say, working with refugee students and they're just like tired from the day of like practicing English and picking up the little pieces of grammar, and they're just like, man, I feel like I don't know anything. So we just do a little breathing and they get some in the mood. So like 2 to 3 other things, really short ones. For warming up, like in yoga, there's warm-ups, right? You can't just dive into something and start, asking people like, what's your career goal in life, and get people like in that mindset, or feeling safe and vulnerable. So different warm-ups are really great, and what I like to do with adults, especially when I do open mic events or organize open mic events, I'm not a poet or musician myself, but oftentimes I get people coming to open mic that have never ever been on stage before, and they've only ever sang in the shower, but they're very talented, or they'll be like, this is the first time I've ever performed in 3 years, and I wrote this song in 5 minutes last night, and I composed it, and I'm really scared to do it. So to get people kind of loose and warmed up, I play, there's a few things, but one activity that's pretty fun I like to do is work with kids and adults. It's just an activity my friend calls Dr. Know-It-All. So the 3 of us, since we're here, we're going to play this game. So what we're going to do is have someone from the audience ask one question, any question in the world. It could be like, what color is gulab jamun, like the dessert? Or
What is that?
Yeah. Or what's your favorite food here, or something? What's your, how long is a sari? So any question, and then what we're going to do is we're going to answer, but as if we're one person, and say one word. So I'll say one word, you say one word, and like for the question is how long is a sari? A sari is 6 meters, something like that, and extra glitter. So you can continue the sentence. There's no right or wrong answer. So can anyone ask us a question?
enjoying the heat.
Hi.
Enjoying
Heat.
Maybe.
with yoga power.
In winters.
With.
Inner energy, peace is there, and we are cool.
Okay. let's do one more, and let's this time ask these three ladies the question. Anyone have a question for these two ladies?
How are you finding the sessions in WEA?
Very slow and rejuvenating. 4, 5, I wish everybody in the world and had the opportunity to soak themselves in their wet plethora of the unknown.
Ooh, nice. I think we'll end it there. Thank you. Lovely, beautiful. Thank you. And I like, it's kind of nice sometimes to get out some laughs. Right? This one I always get laughs from. And other like ice-breaking activities almost, besides the typical like, what's your name and your favorite food that starts with the same letter or something like that. There's a lot of other kinds that will like bring out our creativity, bring out our inner child, and also practice non-judgment and non-judgment of others, of yourself, others, and also just to have fun and take it easy in life. Because we all are so serious all the time. And life is just fun, you know. At the end of the day, if you achieve all your goals, great. But if you're not having fun, so that's always kind of a fun activity. And another activity is kind of if you have this objective of hope that during your event or your community sharing or open space or whatever,
Yes.
and be able to be the group photographer. To share vulnerability, I often also ask people to think about a question and everyone answer together. So you kind of have this moment of, okay, we're all in this together, and let's create a safe, sacred space.
It's on.
Yeah, it's on actually on, right?
It's on.
Oh, now it's on. I thought it was just for the TV, for the camera. I'm like, all right, let's hold this. So. Yeah, now this mic is on for a reason now. And because we're a little short on time, I still want to do this activity. I did my yoga classes and went to my other events, and instead of going around in a whole, maybe? Okay, we're not going to do this in front of everyone, but what we're going to do is think of a question. So those that you're sitting near, whether it's 3 people at your table or 4, you're going to introduce yourself and a moment of calling that you realized this week, like an aha moment, what has reawoken in you, and okay, we're gonna do this one-on-one now. So we're gonna ask third question. Okay, so your name? What's your name? This moment of aha or reawakening in you this week, and how are you gonna take it forward? First thing that comes to mind. There's no right and wrong answer. So, 1, 2, 3, go. And then when I realized that once I started, again, it happens to me all the time. But it comes from this place. I used to work
कहाँ जाना है?
Unfortunately, this part to stop. We will have to move on in our session.
Are you enjoying it?
I know. So much
Oh, you're enjoying.
Thank you everyone for opening up to each other, and we'll still have time. You can still connect with your buddy, your new sister. Okay. No, there's no such thing as if it's too much. Beautiful. And you can continue that into dinner after this too, which will let you So we're gonna bring it back. I know it's always really hard to, especially when you get into a conversation with your new sister. But it's there. We'll do a wrap up activity, and I do this. I've done this with the refugee students I work with. I've done this for like execs. I've done these for friends, and visualization, right? That's a form of meditation. Visualizing where you can be, and also going into this mindset in this new space to, I don't know, answer a question or to find who you want to be, or put yourself somewhere that you want to see yourself, and be able to achieve it and find the steps to do so. So we're going to go through a really quick one. I often find that visualizations are great, especially when kids are really rowdy, or people have a monkey mind, bringing them back to themselves. Sometimes it's just as easy as closing your eyes and thinking yourself to a new space. So we're going to do a visualization. Everyone, entertain me, close your eyes. And just, with your exhale, just let everything go, release the body, release all the tension that your muscles and your cells are holding on to. And we're going to take ourselves outside of the room, outside of India, into a round circle room. We're barefoot, we're in comfy clothes, or perhaps a beautiful stars. And we're walking in, no one else is around. You can do this activity. I'm sorry. So we walk in slowly into this room, and it's a round circle room. So imagine about the space of what this room is, and we're going to sit down in the middle. It's carpeting. We open our eyes, and in the visualization, we open our eyes. And instead of the walls, you see mirrors. There's mirrors all around us. We see ourselves from all angles. No one else there but us. And you look at yourself. You look into your eyes. What do you see? And how do you feel? Are you looking at yourself with kindness? Are your eyes and your smile and your breath, are you breathing love? Are you breathing life? Are you breathing gentleness? And if you're not, try it. Let's close our eyes. And then in the same visualization, let's open our eyes again. And we're looking at ourselves in the mirror once again. But this time, we're a little bit older. Maybe 85 years old. 90 years old. And we're looking at our eyes, our own eyes again. What do you see? What are you proud of? What values and beliefs have you held on to? What were you able to let go of? To at some point, maybe in 2017, step into who you've always wanted to be. And knowing that you may not have much time left on this earth. What do you hope to walk away with? What do you hope to have left behind? And what inside you? What flame is lit? Who are you when the world isn't watching? How do you want to grow? What has been the main purpose, the theme, the thread in your life that you've sown to get to where you are now? close our eyes again. And this time, still in the dream, and still in the visualization, we'll open our eyes. And this time, you're back to yourself today. And instead of the mirror, you have just a wooden wall in front of you. And you just so happen to have a marker in your hand. And there's a big question on the wall. And it says, what do you want to do before you die? It's calling to you to answer, and write on the wall what you hope to accomplish, what you stand for, and what has inspired you within yourself. So you write on the wall. Stand back. You look at what you've written, and you smile. A deep smile from within your soul, as you know what you've written down comes from within, comes from the power within you, and the flame that was lit. Perhaps this week, perhaps years ago. And you are content. Your heart is full. And together, let's open our eyes and realize. I encourage you guys, whatever you were thinking about in this space, you write it down. And perhaps that's just something to take away. Perhaps that's part of your purpose. But always, we are so inspired by everyone this week that are sitting next to us, that we're eating next to us. We don't have to know their story. We know that they're inspired. We know that they inspire not just one person, but so many others in their life, in their family, in their career, in their country. But also we have to remember to be inspired by ourselves, because we have all come so far. We've all done so much, and that doesn't have to be, written on some website somewhere or something. We don't need an award to know that we've come so far. So always be inspired, or always see that light in yourself. Walk in that light. Be a beacon of light for others. And as you continue to honor the effort of other women, other people, everyone in their life, always honor your effort.
Just one thing I just wanted to ask you that I found when we were sitting in meditation, so how you felt at that time when the music and comment, how was your dream? I'm just asking why, because if anyone wants, I can clarify the question. If anything, when we were sitting in the meditation, so what was the feeling? What you felt at the time that journey? Yes.
I began meditating for 4 years. Began with, and I was always jumping on creating issues.
Yes.
That was when I was working with activists. But something changed in my life and I took on meditation. Initially, I have to confess, it took me 2 years to reach a thing where I could sit like I did just now.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have been able to do that. I would prefer to sit on a chair. Even if I sat, there would be 1 million thoughts running through, and it takes a real technique. But today I'm happy that I can switch off anywhere. I can sit in a hall, I can sit here, I can have all the distractions happening, somebody cutting me off, ignoring me, doesn't even look, old lady, who cares, because you are so busy, they cut you off, when you're trying to talk, they say, what is she? But it doesn't bother me anymore. Because at that point, something happens It automatically. It's not that I'm trying to or making an effort. And that's what I discovered. And I'm still learning.
Actually, yes, please.
Like all of us, when I started meditation for this 10 minutes, it was like a whole very thoughts. When you asked us to start meditating, coming back from my office at 4:30, I still had a lot of messages and not being able to reply to them. So a whole lot of thoughts were coming to my mind. So it is difficult. And I would think of it this way: when people say how to switch on, how to switch on your thoughts and your mind. The way I look at it, or the way I would answer it is, don't switch off anything. How about switching on something? So it's like when we make, it's not like making good habits, it's letting go of the other habits which you do not want. So automatically you're creating zones, you're creating spaces. So don't switch off, switch on something. And switching on is easier than switching off. Yes.
It's a very good thing she said that that is what a very simple habit that we switching on when we do meditation, we switching on to the positivity. It's a very simple thing. Of course, the exercises and both of these things is supporting each other, because what she conducted is also very good, because many people when they sit for meditation, because which I conducted at the beginning, and I found all of you were sitting very good, which is sometimes very rare. And that was a perfect yoga meditation that we communicate with the higher. The exercises and the way is also pointing into the positivity, which takes you to the higher stages of meditation. Because then the healing.
The music and you guide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I try to give you experience, because when we sit, I started when I was 16 doing this meditation. So it became like a natural part of my life. And the guided meditation which I given was actually the initial stage. So that's why to switch on. Because what happens when we do together, so it is helping and supporting each other in that journey. Another important thing is that a very practical and giving you that now, right now, for example, we are able to sit. Sometimes we're working or running, finishing for the job. Just 1 minute of continuing with the positive thoughts. Just thinking, taking, and I call it tea, coffee break. It is a break period and switching on. Every hour, wherever you try, whatever you do, switch on to the pure consciousness. Who am I? I'm a peaceful being, I'm powerful being. And I request you to hours again, session 250. I'm giving more about the Arjuna meditation. The topic is meditation for vibrant and happy living. So you are most welcome to join them, in which I will be giving other things which this time I thought I would not be repeating again. And especially a congratulation to very, very key people group, and you will be taking the message and wish you all the best. Thank you. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Now please come forward.
Then just keep sitting.
That's all.
Okay.
Oh, it's like like all the family
We're in for a picture. Thank you.
Can we get? Can I get one too? Raise your phone.
ओवर
नेक्स्ट नहीं है क्या है होगा यार 7:15 का
किसका
7:15
आठ बजे खत्म हो जाता है
कितने 7:15 आता है कितना हुआ देखो
अभी 7 हो रहे हैं
वो 7:15 को होगा ना
सवा 7 हो रहे हैं
अंकित
Oh, I'm sorry.
sorry.
Excuse me.
लाइट ऑन कर दे जो लाइट डाउन की हुई है
कुछ लाइट
आगे होगा
और उठा दे
वो नहीं उठाऊंगा बताओ। अच्छा मैं ना उठाऊँ।
Come to me.
That's darker. Right, sir.
अरे ऑन एक सेकंड लाइट
Just wait.
ऑन करो ऑन
खाली कर दे यही
बस
It's better to switch off the lights.
आजा पीछे
अरे कैमरा
यस वेट
अरे वेट कराना प्लीज वेट ग्रुप पिक्चर्स में
यस
Yes?
कैमरा वन मोर
Excuse me, just take from there.
Yes, there are more phones there.
now from box
Yeah. Yeah.
वेट होल्ड ऑन मैम हो गया उसमें ये रहेगा ना ठीक है हमारे पास वो भी
बड़े वाला
मैडम का उनका
कौन सा आपका
शो शिशमो भी है
हाँ है
BMW जोड़ी नहीं है जोड़ी नहीं है
BMW ऐसे खाली BMW को गाड़ी दिखाने से फायदा क्या है
Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I had your.
Thank you. Please give me. Did I give you this? Yes, I have one.
मैं क्या पाजी तू सीखे गए थे मिलता है हाँ
किसने लिया था?
मैं भाई को
हट गया उसमें ये दिखा रहा
वो मैंने फोन लगाया
अरे मेरा भी लगा दे यार मेरा बंद ही हो गया
तो पहले चार्जिंग है चार्जर है
मेरे पास बंद हो गया
चार्जर है
चार्जर नहीं है इसमें लगा दे डाटा केबल
तो मेरा भी लगा हुआ है ना
मेरा बंद ही हो गया ऑफ फोन आ रहे
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
डाटा कर मैं घर से लेके आया था
मैं लेकर नहीं आ रहा था
Something about it where you
वो दिन आने
just like, I'm from Poland, yeah.
डाटा केबल की दिक्कत आ जाती है मैं पावर बैंक में जाऊंगा आने वाले अभी फोन पे देख ले बंद पड़ा है ना जीरो
मैंने तो
मेरा अभी बंद हो गया एकदम से चार्जर पे तो है तो सिर्फ 2 वोल्ट
दो पड़ा फिर क्या क्लिप तो उस वो तो की है
मैं केबल ले आया करूँगा
केबल लिया और क्या 2 दिन ये अभी तो 2 दिन
अपने पास ही रखेंगे सब
कोई बात नहीं।
इसको दियो मत चार्जर
मैं क्या अपना ना किसी को मैं किसी मोनू को भी नहीं देता
वो तो क्या देंगे वो तो चोर सा
अब पता है जब वो आता है तब यार दिक्कत होती है
चोर है वो मेरे डाटा के पावर बैंक रख लिया
चोर
पैसे दे नहीं सकता कहा तो ही है
इसकी औकात कहाँ है
मेरे चैनल देखे तो रोता साफ शुरू हो गया तो छोड़ दिया बंदी को छोड़ दो आज की जरूरी
आशिक
रात
फोटो लग रही है यार
पहले उधर साथ में
I think the most tough time is
Oh, yeah.
this is the best time. Yes. But you know, when you have the sunset and when you see your moving in front, you should not even look at the needle and move to study. And that's actually the time when things are meeting.
No, you didn't see. Really? Cool. Like, we're going to talk. Oh, yeah.
big one?
Big one.
So I just get a message from you on my WhatsApp.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
ठीक है भैया
On my list of must visit countries.
You were crazy. Oh my God.
I just put a question in 5 minutes.
Yes.
Oh my God, I did the same. The second I was speaking to this, and I take some photos. Finally.
Okay, so I'm just saying yes.
And I am the first PhD of physics teacher.
Did you fly all the way here from Taiwan?
So I can buy a
With
with a friend who is there, so then she was so oh I lived there and then I have across and then it was a 5 minutes so 6 to 7 minutes. So it was like I used to work for pilot and not many people Thank you.
I don't have Wi-Fi, so
That's okay. Thank you. Why? I was
for some reason, I wanted to put you live, like on Facebook Live.
Oh!
But I'm
There is
like,
still
Oh, no.
I
Oh, my phone. Oh, that's sweet of you. Actually, how did that this morning for you? Okay. No, that's all right. That's sort of been like a.
I want you
Oh yeah, I don't have a car.
So you can see the exhibition.
Yes, Donna B. I must wear my thing. Donna, it's D-O-N-A, Donna, V-I-N-E. Donna B. Like Donna Vine.
it is a diva name.
Thank you. Please, well, thank you. I'm going to say just thank you. Thank you. So, yeah, I'll do that. So what do you do? Spiritual reading. What do you do?
Remember what she said?
Yes,
The worst question.
You know, that's a thing though. So when it came up, the question is, you know, one of the arguments was I was like,
Yes. That would be my
that's amazing. It's one of the names in the US. She's doing this movie about her life.
I think I know her. She was, I think, in my family.
She dresses like a goddess. She's gorgeous. This is the one. That's the
I think I know.
Yes. Yes. So you were saying?
So it's on the website. You were like,
So I work a lot with, like, sexuality and also sexuality. That's a sex coach. So I'm working with dance and women couples. It's very individual. But yeah, a lot of
yeah, I do.
Now, some people don't have because we have already done. I found it. With the masculine energy, we bring that energy so much our last week that we also and that the end is lost because there's too many masculine energies in the home, and that's how marriage is in relationships. Yes.
I've lived actually, so I've met a lot of women. Not like big, I just do random events, I organize it for other people. I would actually go through whoever to chat. Because I'm more of the like,
So there's also this united
मैम हमेशा मेरी ड्यूटी है
7 में ऊपर दिग्विजय सिंह आए हैं ऊपर आज फोटोग्राफ्स ले लो दिग्विजय सिंह
रिजल्ट तो ले लो मैम
मेरा तो ना कोई नहीं चल रहा
मैम मैंने फोन
But usually it's like, oh, now it's bad. I still don't know how much I actually out. And because there are moments when you should be out, you know, when running scores, but we often just think it's that, you know, oh, let's get out of here.
These days, people always get into, especially women. I'm talking about Indian context or the Asian context. That when women are independent, they think that okay, fine, I don't need a man. Which is true also, but that's not correct because if you relate to marriage as an institution, like okay, we don't have choices to just fly away. Because most of the problems are related to immaturity or ego or selfishness. So, but that is true in everything. Supposing you two have become friends, you won't have that kind of problem. Then why with a man or a woman you have that kind of problem? Yeah? It's about mind, thinking. Oh, we can do it. So in India also now we have so many divorces. Which was not
the case back in the kingdom.
You are here. I'll see you.
In India, in marriages in institutions like for 7 births, you're married to one person. But nowadays, because women have to get children, they don't have to take nonsense any kind of thing. So it's occupying people.
Although it's also true that I guess it kind of forces men to step up because they know that exactly just because a man doesn't mean a woman is going to stay with you. You gotta treat women right. You gotta also be a freaking Shiva.
That you should do anyways. Yes.
True.
You should treat a woman right, even in differences.
Yeah.
You see, and the women should also understand that even in difference, you should treat the man right. Don't misuse the relationship.
Amen. Seriously, yes. I feel like I had something in my hands. I don't know what it was. Or maybe I
Tea.
Oh, that it wasn't tea. You're right.
So you're good. Thank you.
Thank you.
मेरा पैसा भी
In front of that board. Oh my God, it's getting serious.
even so
Sitting here or there?
No, they were there. Like, is it there or there?
This is better.
Please stand over there.
By the way, just like this? Oh my God.
this is yeah
Wait. More? Yes, actually that was not good. सही से देख।
Okay.
बत्तीस रुपये देता है।
Huh?
कम किससे?
What did you say?
क्लोज। बड़ी फ्लैश और ऊपर कर ले।
Nice. So nice. Very nice.
Okay.
Right one. Hand scale.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you.
हमें थोड़ी आती है, तुम्हें आती है।
भैया दुनिया में से काम है भैया ऐसे का रहेगा हमारे साथ वो भैया ऐसे करोगे
नहीं देखिए इतनी बढ़िया फोटो है, किसी को भी जाके बता दीजिए, पता ही नहीं फोटो के बारे में। अरे मोबाइल से खींचता ही नहीं था इसलिए, हमें मोबाइल दिया ही मत करो, मोबाइल से खींच नहीं पाते।
भैया
बोलो।
फ्लैश हो गया ठीक है
तो यार
पूरे कैमरे में देख लेंगे।
हाँ देख लूँगा, अभी मैं 7 वाले में जा रहा हूँ।
वो भी स्टार्ट तो नहीं है ना?
है देखो अगर नहीं आते बहुत अच्छे अफसर निकल जाएंगे।
ओह आपने देना है सेशन और आप जा रहे हो, बताओ।
नहीं हम नहीं BMW आ रहे हैं।
ओके
मैम कौन है वो?
BMW।
BMW गाड़ी वाले।
अच्छा अच्छा जिनकी वो है
बोल दिया ना
अपनी कंपनी है।
नहीं
अच्छा।
जिन्होंने भी बनानी है जाओ। भीड़ तो नहीं आई मगर इधर बिजी होंगे, इंटरव्यू दे रहे होंगे।
मेरा मोबाइल यहाँ चार्ज हो रहा है, मैं पूछ के आती हूँ।
Yes.
इसको निकल लेंगे और क्या।
ओके He's coming or not?
नहीं आ रहा है।
Okay. मेरे लिए भी टेंशन हो गई थी मैं
हैं?
मेरे लिए भी टेंशन थी, पता नहीं कितनी देर लगी आपको पूछ के आने में।
नहीं नहीं, मतलब पूछना तो यही था ना, पता नहीं है कि नहीं है क्या
अच्छा, वही रिसेप्शन जो बना है बार बार,
है।
इधर रिसेप्शन बना है ना।
अरे इतनी देर तक पूरे दिन सेशन रखने का मतलब नहीं बनता है, तो समझ में नहीं आता।
पौने घंटे में एक सेशन खत्म और लगातार है,
हाँ,
इसलिए तो पब्लिक नहीं बैठी दोपहर के बाद।
और क्या नहीं, और दूसरे क्या हुआ है कि पब्लिक बुलाया नहीं, स्पीकर जितने हैं।
हाँ, ये भी स्पीकर्स की जिनके साथ भी चाहिए
अभी
भी AV भी
हाँ,
मार्केट लो।
अब जो स्पीकर हैं आपको उनके लिए लोगों को भी बुलाना
बिल्कुल।
चाहिए ना, लोकल लोगों को।
लोकल लोग,
ये तो बेचारे लोग सीधे साधे भले लोग हैं, नहीं तो बहुत सारे लोग बहुत वो करते हैं।
इंडियंस तो चले जाते, ये
आप
अंग्रेज हैं।
पैसा लेते हो, आप वो करते हो, तो लोग अपना लाखों रुपए खर्च करके आ रहे हैं। तो ये क्या बात है भाई?
फॉरनर्स है ना, इंडियंस होते हैं।
नहीं दंगा करते कि
ये
और
है क्या,
करना
पहले
चाहिए।
डे 1 में पता चलता था, नाक पे दम हो जाता। फॉरनर्स खुद माइक उठा रहे हैं, खुद चला रहे हैं।
वही कह रहे हैं कि भाई इसका मतलब कि आप लोगों का फायदा उठा रहे हैं ना,
मिस यूज
इट्स नॉट करेक्ट। क्या
और
सोचेंगे बेचारे?
एम्पावरमेंट की बातें कर रहे
तो
हो।
कोई लोग
दूसरों
दूर दूर से आ रहे हैं, कोई अमेरिका से लाख लाख रुपए से ज्यादा का टिकट है,
टिकट
आ
है,
रहे, रह
इधर
रहे।
इधर नहीं रुका।
हाँ,
इसका खर्चा
तो
बहुत है।
इसका रोज का क्या नाम है, 15-20 हजार रुपए का खर्चा है।
खाने पीने का खर्चा
हाँ,
है।
तो ये भी तो समझना चाहिए ना भाई, क्या आपका क्या
एक्चुअली क्या ना, अगर पब्लिक को बुला लें तो पब्लिक ज्यादा हुड़दंग मचा देगी। अभी सेफली भी है।
नहीं नहीं, थोड़ा तो पब्लिक को बुलाना चाहिए ना।
फिर बाउंसर
जो,
बहुत चाहिए
जो
होंगे।
लोकल नहीं, बाउंसर ही तो आते हैं अपने लोकल ही, जैसे समझो स्कूल कॉलेज के बच्चे हैं, कि
स्कूल
कम
के
से
बच्चों को ज्यादा बुलाना
लड़कियां
चाहिए।
हैं,
लड़कियां
उनको कॉलेजेस की लड़कियां हैं, बड़े
कॉलेज।
कि भाई आ जाओ 85 लोग
इससे
आ जाओ।
यूथ में पता चलेगा ना।
हाँ,
यूथ में पता चलेगा तो
करेक्ट, वो भी
advance
सीखेंगे,
youth को
वो भी
करना
वो
है।
करेंगे, तो कम से कम 10-20 लोग तो रहेंगे हर
यूथ
सेशन
को ही तो एडवांस करना है, बुड्ढों को क्या बताओगे? बुड्ढे तो
इसीलिए
आज ही
इनको
तो कल
नहीं
चले गए।
समझ आता ना, वही बात है। हर आदमी का अपना एक लिमिटेशन है सोच।
जी मैम,
चलो
ओके मैम। बैठ भाई मेरे
तो उसमें इसमें क्या हो गया?
इसमें
इसमें तो लगा था ना यही तो
यार
बैठा
मेरी
है।
फोटो नहीं सही खींची तेरी मोबाइल में, फिर भी अच्छी आ गई।
यार
इतनी-
बता,
पता है साली अमेरिका की वो है।
तुम भाई वहाँ खिंचवा दो, वहाँ एकदम क्लियर आती।
कहाँ क्लियर आती? तुझे सेट करके दिया मैंने
मैंने
कैमरा,
वहाँ
तूने
पे
फिर
नहीं
उंगली
कहती,
करी।
वहाँ पे सही है,
एक
वहाँ
बात
पे
बता,
सही नहीं
अब मैं तेरे को उसके आगे झाड़ता अच्छा लगता? तेरे को कैमरा मैंने जैसे सेट करके दिया ना, तूने बिल्कुल सीधी वैसी फोटो खींचनी थी। कलाकारी नहीं दिखाते कभी भी, बंदा जैसे सेट करके दे रहा है ना, फोटो भी आउट खींच दी है। तुम्हें पता नहीं कि बंदा सामने खड़ा है तो लाइट वहाँ जल रही है तो वहाँ फोकस हो रहा है। उसके साथ एक फोटो आई है मेरी बड़ी सही, बस
कौन सी दिखाना?
लंबी में, वो भी मैं जो पैर कट रहे हैं उसके।
पूरी थोड़ी ना
ये
इसका
यही
क्या
ठीक
लोगे
है।
इसका?
क्या रोल है इसका?
अरे करो इसका फोटो तो मिल जाएगी।
क्या
फोटो ले लोगे?
क्या ले लोगे?
फोटो ले लोगे? खिंचवानी थी, खिंचवा ली है जो
खिंचवानी तो ठीक से तो खींचे ना, कल को डलती है साथ में। हम भी वॉलेंटियर हैं। मेरा कार्ड डला हुआ ना, डेलीगेट डला हुआ है, देख ले, वॉलेंटियर हूँ।
कार्ड मैंने भी लिया।
तूने डाला नहीं हुआ ना?
मैंने
तेरा डाल नहीं रखा ना, तो काउंट नहीं हो रहा। तू पब्लिक में काउंट हो रहा है, ये ध्यान रखियो।
ऐसी कुछ नहीं होता।
ऐसी बात होती है।
हमारे सब होने लग गया ऐसे कि हम काउंट नहीं हो रहे इसके अंदर।
नहीं हो रहे, काम कर रहा है तू, मगर तेरा उधर किसी को तो नहीं पता ना तू कौन है। को आया पब्लिक में आया, गारंटी के ले ले, तेरी शक्ल से कोई नहीं जानता। ये कार्ड जब तक बिल्ला टंगा है ना, बिल्ला तब तक होता है। सरकारी नौकरी कैसी होती है? बिल्ले से होती है। बिल्ला हट गया, नौकरी खत्म।
अब पैसा डालो तुम।
महमूद क्या?
अब मैं फोन दे दो।
फोन वो रखा हुआ मेरा, चार्ज लगा हुआ है यार।
कहाँ लगा दिया?
लैपटॉप के पीछे रख दिया था मैंने।
हाँ,
मैंने कहा वो उठा के दे।
सही है, सही है भाई। जो तुम सीने नहीं वो है एक तो 2-3 फोन मिस हो गए। मिस हो गए? हाँ किसके? iPhone 6 एक दो फोन है, एक स्टाफ वॉलेंटियर उनके मिस हो गए। ये 2-3 कल लैपटॉप कहीं मिस हो गया।
यार
पागल हो गया
क्यों? राष्ट्र भी नहीं तुम्हारी अभी?
कमर में है बैठ शांति से मुझे मुझ चिल्ला रहा है।
राष्ट्र नहीं हुई तुम्हारी
अभी क्या वो तो होगी हमारे पता नहीं बंदा कोई नहीं आ रहा। बीएमडब्ल्यू वो ना बीएमडब्ल्यू उसका मालिक आ रहा है।
बीएमडब्ल्यू?
हाँ
वो तो एक ही कमरे में जाएगा, सब में तो नहीं जाएगा।
एक ही में जाएगा वो इसी में आ रहा 7 में। मेरे में देख दोस्त वो है ना क्या कहते हैं उसको यार आइसलैंड का
भैया माइक से यार दिक्कत हो रही बहुत बड़ी मूल भी खड़ा हुआ है 11 नंबर में कैमरे में।
हां देखो
मैं सब भी आया हूं सरदार जी कुछ कर रहे हैं।
सरदार जी वो भैया मैं बैठा हुआ है आपने
आपको मैं चलिए ना
सरदार जी कुछ कर रहे हो लैपटॉप में
कुछ भी कर रहा हूं भाई आपको मैं रहना है।
हां जी
तुम तो यार को जाना हो रहा माता रानी का जाना हो रहा है।
रोहन जी
हां
भैया 2 मिनट मेरा ब्रेन में इतना क्या बात है क्या कुछ सुन तो लो
लड़के पूरे नहीं होते था लड़के चाहे होते किसी ने बोल मार दी मानते हैं लड़के पूरे नहीं होते तो दिक्कत हो गई है। मूड वहाँ खड़ा हुआ मैं भी नहीं खड़ा हुआ कैमरे के लेके समझ में ये बड़े हुए कुछ ना हो
यार मैं तो नहीं खुला रहने कोई तो वो है ना कैमरे का वो आ रहा मालिक यहाँ पे
बोले स्टील में कहाँ पे इधर पे वॉशरूम में नहीं आ गया।
नहीं हो रहा है?
ये आईने को आया नहीं।
हाँ?
ये आया नहीं ये। वो है ना BMW मालिक, वो आ रहा है सर्विस होना।
कौन?
वो ना BMW गाड़ी,
हाँ।
BMW गाड़ी है ना,
हाँ।
समाधि का।
यहाँ पे जनता तो कुछ है ही नहीं।
वही तो, मेरे पास तो वही है।
जब बाकी सही जा रहा है ना, अच्छे से शूट करना।
ये एकदम
कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं, लाइव में तो प्रॉब्लम नहीं है।
कोई एकदम बढ़िया नहीं है। अपने वादों को मैंने पहले क्या ये सर
करूँगा कि काला रख सकते
फिर लाएंगे तो 3 बजे बाद घर वाला
where this Bhanu Narasimhan's interview is going on?
What's the name, sir?
Bhanu Narasimhan, Bhanumati Narasimhan's interview, Art of Living Guruji's sister.
What's the room, sir?
Not room, yeah. They came down for an interview.
इसके बाद कोई मजा है?
इसके बाद
हाँ?
ये चलेगा तो कोई आया नहीं है।
इसके बाद वो चलेगा?
इसके ये सीन्स तो आए तब मैं बैठा हूँ ना तब जैसे हमें चल नहीं रहा है।
हाँ बोल। हेलो।
नीचे दिख रहा है एक बंदा वीडियो खड़ा हो रहा है।
अरे भाई काम करवा रहे हैं, कल सागर क्या जाएंगे तुम ऐसे बोलो। अभी हम थोड़ी देर हैं, थोड़ी देर हैं।
अरे मेरा साथ में चल रहा है सेशन।
जहाँ पहुँचना है
जा रहा हूँ जाने मन। अपनी ले ले लन।
वही है आ रही है। अरे मोनू भैया नींद पूरी होने बाद तो सोचे
यही है लास्ट ये ले चिंटू
चेहरा मासूम जाने जावे निकाल दो
निकाल दो भाई।
बेसमेंट में कैमरा लगा
लैपटॉप पड़ेंगे।